will remember him for his intelligence, integrity, talent, and warmth, his deep and enduring love of family and friends, and his devotion to his profession, the legal profession, which has at its heart the search for truth and justice. But David also was greatly moved by an immense devotion to and concern for Israel. That's what brought us to Camera in the first place, from its earliest days. Camera, whose mission, like the laws, is to demand truth and justice, in this case, for Israel in the media. If the phrase "never again" is to have real meaning, Camera must play its essential role in determining that never again will the media go unchallenged as they downplay, misrepresent, cover up, and even have a role in the defamation of Israel and all the consequences that come from it. But Camera's role has expanded, and not entirely by our choice. The task may have been simpler in earlier days when we responded to, demanded corrections, and got them of anti-Israel bias from the likes of the Boston Globe, New York Times, NPR, BBC, and the rest. Yes, the media still too often gets Israel wrong, and Camera is there. But Camera is also there when outrages from UNESCO, BDS, as Andrea said, and other organized haters of Israel and Jews come together, threaten and propagandize Jewish students and other supporters of Israel against their own well-being and values. Ladies and gentlemen, after this most stressful 48 hours, which left some of us celebrating and others hiding under the covers, I am more than delighted to see so many of you here tonight. Clearly, we come together out of sheer love of country and love of Israel, and because we are so eager to hear from the multi-talented Bret Stephens. Bret Stephens, academically sound, never boring, the Pulitzer Prize-winning deputy editor of the Wall Street Journal's editorial page. Bret Stephens, who alone has us impatiently sitting by the window very early every Tuesday morning, waiting for our Wall Street Journal and his opinion column, and watching for his appearances on the outstanding Journal editorial report on Fox News Weekend. I first heard Bret Stephens in Israel when he provided Camera board members with a briefing that was among the most insightful and comprehensive of our experience. Bret Stephens was then editor-in-chief of the Jerusalem Post, a position he assumed at age 28. Some of us almost remember age 28. When at the Jerusalem Post, he was responsible for the paper's news, editorial, international and digital editions, and a weekly column, all in addition to seeing to the needs of a very young family, which made his generosity in meeting with our missions all the more significant. Mr. Stephens' work has been varied and celebrated. Among many other honors, he was awarded the South Asian Journalist Association Prize for his coverage of the Kashmir earthquake, and the Brendel, those who remember Eric Brendel, Prize for Excellence in Opinion Journalism. Mr. Stephens is also the author of the widely praised America in Retreat, The New Isolationism and the Coming Global Disorder. Bret Stephens was born in the United States and raised in Mexico City. He has an undergraduate degree, with honors, of course, from the University of Chicago, and a master's degree from the London School of Economics. He lives in New York City with his wife and 3 children. Ladies and gentlemen, the remarkable Bret Stephens, who more than anyone else can answer the post-election question, what's in store for Israel now?